In this video, we're going to look at the chemistry that Lou Williams and Ivica Zubac have been building together. To start us off, Lou Williams dribbles into the front court and reads the defense is trying to ice the action on the screen, so he goes the opposite direction, and Zubac re-screens on the other side, which allows Lou Williams to dribble into a wide open mid-range jumper that he ends up knocking down. Lou Williams' ability to get passes off in pick and roll situations really cannot be overstated. Here, as he dribbles into the front court, he receives a screen from Zubac near the top of the arc. Now, the Lakers do a great job. They dig down with Talen Horton-Tucker to stop this penetration by Lou, but it allows Zubac to get switched onto Jared Dudley down low, and Lou Williams reads this and gets Zubac the ball. Zubac then reads the help defense, and he's going to end up pivoting left to shoot a little left-handed jump hook. Now, he rushes the shot and he misses it, but this is nice synergy to allow Zubac to get a mismatch. Ivica Zubac's prowess as a screener is really good. Here, he executes a handoff with Lou Williams. He ends up re-screening and flipping the screen on the other side of Quinn Cook. This is going to allow Lou Williams to get downhill against the dropping big. The big is in no position to defend this. Lou Williams has an open shot at the elbow, and he cans it. On this play, the Clippers run what is called Chicago action. And we're actually going to key in on Lou Williams in the far corner. You can see him right there highlighted. Just keep an eye on him. The ball is entered to Zubac in the post. Here comes the pin down from Patterson into a handoff with Zubac. That's the Chicago action right there. Pin down into a handoff. As Williams comes down, he has the chance to probably lob the ball to Zubac or take a floater, but he goes up, and as he tries to wrap the pass around, the big does a good job of getting his hand in the way. Lou Williams is going to take a shot, and it is going to get blocked, but the reason Zubac and Lou can work so well is Zubac's size allows him to get mismatches on the offensive glass. He's going to get the rebound, miss, and go back up and get fouled. These are the opportunities that Zubac can have. This play, Lou Williams turns down the screen like we saw in the very first play because the defender jumps out. As he gets downhill, he nudges into the big to create separation. Now, Lou Williams is going to go up with a shot as he hangs in the air and makes this, but he could get a pass off to Zubac in the future. This is just a nice little wrinkle that the two of them can run together. This is a pretty long play, so just bear with me on this one. There's several interesting things that do happen here, though. Initially, we're going to see Ivica Zubac run into the front court, and he's going to try to set a screen for Luke Kennard, but the defender jumps out. They're trying to force the action away from the screen, and Kennard's more than willing to do this. And he makes a beautiful one-handed skip pass to the opposite corner to Patrick Patterson, who could have taken the three, but he kicks it out to Lou Williams to kind of keep the action moving and to kind of get what they perceive as a better look. Zubac comes up to set the screen. Point of contact is made on the screen. Lou Williams is going to do what's called a snake back to the left to the middle of the floor. The defender was going backwards at the point that Lou Williams stopped to shoot. He gets a solid look and he drains it. This is nice play design by Ty Lue. In Cleveland, he liked to use a lot of Iverson cuts, and here we see Lou Williams come off an Iverson cut against a zone defense. Ivica Zubac screens the top defender on the left side. He's then going to come across to the defender's right side and re-screen again. Now watch the defender in the middle of the floor, Quinn Cook. He gets sucked up into this action to help in the zone, and it leaves Terrence Mann open for three. Terrence Mann isn't a great shooter, but he knocks this down. This is nice play recognition by Lou with the Zoo screens. This is a rather simple play. We've seen the Clippers run this over the years with Doc Rivers, which is just a quick pin down for a guard. However, you could use it in a variety of ways like this, especially with a guard like Lou Williams. There's the pin down, just a subtle screen on the perimeter. Lou Williams is going to curl off this, get the ball, and immediately drive. He has the defender in what's called trail position. Now, Lou has several options here, especially when the defender gets level to him again. He could pass to Zubac or he could shoot. He goes up with a crazy shot. He ends up making the shot somehow. But this is a type of play that can give the Clippers options. All right, final play. But yet again, we actually see Lou Williams turn down the screen as the defense tries to jump out. This allows him to get downhill. The helping big is kind of stuck in no man's land. And Lou Williams could pass to Zubac if he wanted, but he gets a nice free range to fire from. The back contest isn't good enough, and he makes it. This is the stuff that the Clippers can get with Lou and Zoo.